You're still trying to get your first mythical, then watch till the end because I will break it down in this video. I will also be showcasing the update, so make sure to watch till the end so you do not miss out. Enemy Defenders Update 2 just launched, and it's probably one of the best updates. Now we all know how limited the game was before. That has all changed. As you guys can see, the insane buff from the last video, I've gotten pretty good. But let me just show you everything the game has added and how you can get your first mythical easily. You might even get a secret.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
It just depends on you, because I got 2 mythicals already. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Tower of Eternity. As you guys can see, this was recently added in this update, and it's actually pretty cool. As you guys can see that the highest floor is 148, but it goes way higher than this. Now I'm going to go ahead and join one of the towers. I'm going to show you just how easy this is, and even a level 5 can do this. But you do need level 30 to unlock this. So as you guys can see that I already completed floor 1, and I got 110 gems from it. So I'm going to go ahead and start and show you just how easy they are. So I have a list of how much rewards that you can get from each floor. So from the first 15 floors, you basically just get 110 gems. Now you get 110 gems every single floor, and that's actually pretty OP. And then from floor 16 to 25, you get 200 gems and 1 trade crystal every single round, which is a huge jump. And then from 26 to 40, you get 220 gems, 1 trade crystal, and also 1 risky dice every single floor. And as you guys can see that the bandits or the mobs are pretty low in health, and even with a legendary or a rare unit, you can easily complete the floors. And then from floor 41 and above, you get 250 gems, 1 risky dice, and 2 trade crystals. Now that alone is actually a pretty good buff. We're also going to discuss about how you're going to get your first mythical, as that is also what I labeled in the thumbnail. So you're basically going to be doing these towers. Let's say you do till floor 20. Now you can easily get 2000 gems. You will also complete some quests. So let's say you get 3 to 4k. Now if you want to get a mythical the easy way, you can just save up 7000 gems by doing towers. But if you want to get multiple for the same price, let's say you have 7000 gems, you can trade those in for trade crystals. Now trade crystals have probably the highest demand in this game, and they are not that expensive. Now I've got the calculator pulled out. Now let's say you have 7000 gems. We're gonna divide that by the cost of each trade crystal. So right now the cost of trade crystal is around 150 to 100. We're gonna take the average of 150. That means that we'll have 46 trade crystals. So I traded my 2 mythicals for 15 trade crystal each. With this math, you could easily get 3 to 4 mythicals with just trade crystals. But let's say you want to do the shortcut, you can easily go and buy 1 mythical for 7k gems in the trading plaza. But you can also be smart about this. Now another thing that you guys should know is that this is a warrior princess. The one that you see on the screen is a donut warrior. Now if we compare the both, the warrior princess is actually pretty good compared to the donut warrior, and they have pretty much the same value. So whenever you trade for the warrior princess, as it is going to be more worth it on higher levels and with better stats. And you can also evolve it later. It's not really that hard. Okay, we just pieced them up. Now let's go to the lobby. Okay, so now that we're back in the lobby, I'm going to be showing you guys everything that they changed, since this is also going to be important. So as you guys can see in the challenges area, they added a new star which is called the dark star. The chances for this is similar to the rainbow star, but it has higher value right now, obviously. The rest of the stuff is pretty much same. So in the play section, this was probably the most awaited thing, as they added new banners. As you guys can see, I'm on the second last, but the swordsman dojo and the snowy woods is actually 2 new banners that they added. They also have different rewards as the ancient scroll, and the ancient scroll gives you 320 XP, which is actually pretty good. Also compared to the last underwater chest, that only gives you 250 experience. The VIP game pass says that it gives you exclusive quests. As you guys can see that there's a VIP section right here, and it gives you a name tag. That's pretty boring, but it gives you discounted limited banners, so I think that the units are going to be cheap. If you guys think that I should buy this for 300 Robux, let me know in the comments, and like this video because you guys might change my mind. Okay, let's go on to the next topic, which is going to be the quests. Now the quests have gone actually pretty good. As you guys can see that if we complete all of the daily quests, before we used to get 500, but now we get 650 on top of the others. The weekly is actually also pretty good, since now you get 2600 from just completing all of the quests, and on top of all of the other gems that you get. If you're grinding the game, make sure to complete these, since they are actually pretty OP. The infinite ones are actually just okay, like they're pretty much the same. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is the units. Now how did they change? They basically just changed all of the avatars for them. As you guys can see that they are different. That's actually pretty cool. I think they did it because of copyright, but yeah, that's actually a pretty cool feature. Now let's go to the summoning, bro. As you guys can see that they have added the new limited banner. They basically expire in 10 minutes, and then there's going to be a new batch. And I've heard that this time the limited is actually better compared to the standard. So the trade rerolls, the rank rerolls, crafting, and evolving is pretty much the same, but there are new items in the crafting section. These 3 were not here. I'm pretty sure they're for the new units, which is really obvious. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to talk about is the trading. Let's actually head over to the trading, because this is not really a good news for everybody. Okay, so as you guys can see that we are in the trading plaza. We have also got King Baldwin over here. and some pretty rich dudes. We got DJ Khaled. Okay, whatever. Let's get to the good stuff. Actually, the bad stuff. As you guys can see that they added limits. Before it was pretty much unlimited, but now you can only do 15 trades, which is not as bad as block fruits. They only allow you 5, and you can only make 5 booth purchases or 4 booth sales. So let's say you want to sell your items, but you used up all of your booth sales, you're gonna have to wait a day, and you're also gonna be a lot limited in the booth purchases. Now this is the interesting part, because this is a little pay to win. Let's say you spend 100 Robux. Oh my bad, I just noticed. It's every 8 hours. It's not really that bad, to be honest. You're not really pro enough to make all those trades. So if you spend 100 Robux, it's gonna be 20 trades per 8 hours, and the booth sales are gonna be 6, and the booth purchases are gonna be 8. If you buy the VIP, you're already in this category. And if you spend 1000 Robux, the trades are gonna be unlimited, which is actually pretty OP. The booth sales are gonna be 8, and the booth purchases are gonna be 12. Now let's say you spend a little over 1000. Your rich fellas probably can do that. The trades and the booth purchases get unlimited, and the booth sales are 13 per 8 hours. This is really not that bad of an update. It just made the game a little pay to win, but it's still not that bad. That was enough for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe and also like this video, as that gives me a little motivation, and you will probably get the next video a little early.